Hi there, this is Gear from Safe Software, and today I want to talk about uploading a custom transformer to the FME Hub. Just recently we released some changes in the new version of the FME Hub, which includes a new process for uploading items. So before we begin, just make sure that you are logged in to FME Hub if you have already an account. If you don't have an account, make sure to sign up to the FME Hub and log in to make sure that you can upload new items. So let's go straight to the upload item user interface here, and we can see that we can drag format, template, custom transformer or a web connection to upload it to the FME Hub. So today I want to concentrate on custom transformers, so let's go straight to FME Workbench and look at the custom transformer, the time zone extractor that I created to demo some best practices, give you some ideas how to create a good custom transformers, a few things to think about and to keep in mind when providing a custom transformer to other users. So the first thing I want to talk about are the bookmarks. It's always nice to have a nice structure and context to the different parts of your transformer. I don't want to go into detail on what this specific custom transformer does. It's really more about giving you ideas and some best practice guidelines. So another part are annotations. It's always helpful if you do something more complex or you think this would require an explanation for somebody to understand. It's always nice to add some annotations to it. And the last part I want to talk about here is the rejected feature handling. So you notice probably that a while back we added rejected feature handling to a lot of our transformers, and so do we want to add those as well to our custom transformers. So here I just added an rejected output, and I'm actually routing all those rejected ports straight to my output, and also added in two new ones, one here from the geometry filter. So that's a very good example. If you do not support all geometry types, you can just filter them out and then route the unfiltered one. You filter out the geometries that you do support, and the unfiltered one are just sent to the rejected port. Then you can create a new attribute, the FME rejection code, and just put in the reason why this feature was rejected. So this is really helpful and makes it way easier to use your custom transformer. Another part is in the transformer parameters. If you double click on it, you can add in the description. So I'll just go to the preview here. So the important parts are input ports, output ports, explaining the attributes that you get, and also explaining the parameters that are used. So these are the key parts that should be in the description to document your custom transformer that you're uploading. So now, without any further ado, I already saved this custom transformer on my desktop location. This is not the default place where to save those, but FME Workbench will give you a warning if you save it somewhere else that you might not be able to use it. But for the demonstration purposes, I just saved it here. It makes it easier to show you how to upload this. So now I'll just take the FMX file, that's the important part, and upload it here to this dialog. So this presents me two new options, an icon upload and a test workspace. So the icon upload will actually be right beside your custom transformer. So here if I go to preview, I currently see this icon, which is a default icon. But if I go back to my edits and actually upload the icon that I already prepared, I see that I can change the position and the size. I get a small and a large preview. So I apply my new icon. And now if I go here back to the preview to see what it looks like, I actually see my new icon, and I can also see the description to make sure that everything renders nicely and that everything looks good. Alright, so I go back to my draft here, and now I see that I also have a test workspace option to upload, and we highly recommend to create a test workspace for your custom transformer and upload it with your new custom transformer. And to explain a little bit more why, let's just take a look at my test workspace here. So I'm using the time zone extractor custom transformer, and the key of the test workspace is that there is a terminator that will force the translation to fail when a condition is met that actually determines that your custom transformer is not working. So you gotta create a condition that makes sure, okay, if this is not working, I'm pretty sure my time zone extractor does not work. So this adds another layer of quality assurance of the content for FME Hub, and if other users see that your test suite tests succeed, that's a good sign and gives them trust in your items. So I'll just explain this scenario here really quick to help with understanding what the test workspace does. So in my scenario, the time zone extractor extracts a time zone and its offset by geolocation, and so it allows you to actually add this offset to an existing timestamp that you actually send in with your features, or you if you don't do that, so that's why it's optional here, it will take the current timestamp. So now to create a test, I actually created a location at the UTC time zone, which has no offset, so I actually know ahead what the result is going to be. So it needs to be the same result as the current UTC timestamp. So to make this a little bit less precise, I remove minutes and seconds, so if the workspace runs a little bit longer, that I don't run into trouble, and then I just test those two timestamps against each other to see whether it works. So if this is not working, I have an indication that maybe my HTTP request of the custom transformer failed or something else went wrong. So this is an example of a test to use on the FME Hub. So now let's move on and take here the FMW time zone extractor, which actually includes the custom transformer and the test that we just looked at. And we drag this to the test workspace. So we see that it's in the queue now, and now it's running. And it's succeeding. So we can also go here and look at our log. So this is useful when your workspace does not succeed, that you actually have an option to look at your logs after they run in the test suite. And now there's nothing more to do than publish your custom transformer. So there's a last check. You can go again to your preview, see, okay, that's time zone extractor, that's what it looks like. You see the requirement, the build that you used to create it. So, and if this all looks good, you can go back, go to publish, and you published your custom transformer to the FME Hub. Alright, so I hope this helps you getting started with uploading custom transformers. Make sure to let us know if you run into any problems or if you have questions, if you need more instructions on this. We're always happy to help. Thanks.